There were some people coming from America. Have they come?
Steve and Christine, they called to say
They haven't come.
they're coming in 1 week. 1 more week they're coming.
So then we'll decide when they come here what is to be done. Linda, for your problem, what is the thing to be done? Will you get out of your personal problems or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm talking to Linda now.
Which one? Most of them seem to solve themselves.
I would suggest you should stay with your mother. She needs you. She's an old woman. She needs you. You must serve her. There's nothing wrong in it.
Very possessive.
No. You are inadequate. Not that she's inadequate. You have to serve her. Give her love, affection. She's lonely. She behaves like that because she's lonely. You are inadequate. I wouldn't say to her anything. She never had love. And you are the only child she has. You should love her. Give her more love, more affection. And also what she says about Peter, you should do that. We'll give her consolation. She's going crazy because of that.
Trouble is, Mother, she so dislikes anything to do with so much yoga.
Huh? Let her say. Her saying nothing matters. You see, that's not the thing. That's just an escape. Because you are crazy, that's why she thinks like that.
I know that. I don't blame her.
But you should establish yourself with more patience, with more love and affection. She'll say, do 100 times the yoga. How has she changed her attitude? Because when you went there, you went crazy. And you are quite crazy sometimes, I've seen. First of all, you must be a tidy person, neat person, must look after her. You must take up her responsibility of looking after her. She's an old woman who has had no love all her life. What she wants is love. And as a child, daughter, you must give her love. Whatever she is, you can't leave her alone. If you give her love, I'm sure you can give her. You take it up as a challenge and give her a bandhan. Everybody can give her a bandhan and put her right. You cannot be helpless like that to run away from your duties towards your mother. I will never allow you. You can go to Cheltenham, start a center there, attend it, do it. You have to.
Do you want me to actually live with her?
Huh?
Do you want me to actually live with her?
Should she live with her mother?
Yes, of course. Why not? She is your own mother. She's not such a cruel woman. I don't think so. I've seen her. But you get crazy yourself. I know that. This is how you will test yourself. You should live with her. After all, she's so old now. What's her age?
64, 63.
See now. At 63, if she's left alone in that house, what will she do? You tell her that I've decided to do what you have told me about Peter. And
She hasn't really told me anything about Peter.
Huh?
She hasn't really told me anything about Peter. I've been doing most of the telling.
All right, whatever it is.
She's quite agreeable.
She'll be all right. You see, you try to tell her these things. She'll be all right. You tell her, just like this, and now I'm going to look after you. You are very sick. You are not well. Take care. Did you talk to her kindly sometimes?
Well, I tried.
No, you did not. You did not. That's what it is. As a Sahaj Yogi, you have to be extremely kind and compassionate towards her. She's an old woman, had no love from her husband. She has tried to do something for you, always. So as a daughter, you have a duty.
I'm very worried about Bumble because there's a sort of three-cornered arrangement which comes up.
What happens about Bumble?
Well, Bumble sort of finishes up in between me and her.
But if you finish off from yourself, she won't be finishing off like that. See, why do you create a problem between you and her, first of all? There should be no gap. If there is no gap, then there won't be any problem. The problem is because you are a problem and she is a problem, so the child suffers. But if you just have nothing, if she tells, on the contrary, if a child tells anything about your mother, you should say, don't say like that to me, she is my mother. Tomorrow she will turn back and tell you that. Take it from me.
In that way,
She is much more sensible in this than you are. You should not tell her anything about your mother. You should say, she has been very kind to me and nice to me. If it is communicated to her, if through Bumble, things will be all right. See, how long is she going to live with this kind of life she has had? All right? Where are you going to try your Sahaja Yoga if you can't try on your own mother?
She won't have it for that.
No, that's not the way. It's not outside, it is inside.
I try and cook for her and she won't eat what I cook.
You don't have to do it outside. You have to do it inside with her. Be kind, be gentle, be of service. At the most she'll shout sometimes, doesn't matter. Forgive her. Forgive her.
Mother, she has one thing which really worries me. She doesn't sleep at night. She wanders around talking to herself the whole time. She's done this.
You see, it's all right. If she doesn't sleep, then you can say some mantras in your heart. You know there's a mantra of Nidra and all that. You put her left to the right, she'll sleep off. You do it all that. She'll sleep. You should say that, breathe 3 times heavily, you'll sleep off. And if you, when she's talking also, if you sleep off, she's not going to wake you up again. You just doze off there and she'll say, all right, you go and sleep now formally. It's very simple to fight out these things. I mean, she needs you very much. She can't sleep, just imagine. A mother can't sleep, how can you run away from her? Just see her condition. She's your mother. Then how can you leave her? You can't. Can't leave her. No, I wouldn't say that. You can't leave your mother. You know, Kathy wanted to come with me. You remember Kathy?
Yes, Mother.
And I told her, you can't leave your mother in the hospital, come with me to India. No, you can't. She missed that thing completely. I told her to stay with your mother. She's here, just ask her. I did tell her. And she was cancer, this thing with the Sahaja Yoga and all that, and she used to attend to her. She stayed back. No, you can't leave your parents like that, you see. Parents are very important things after a certain age. You have to look after them. Whatever they are, you must look after your parents. That's very important in Sahaja Yoga. Your right heart cannot be all right. Sri Rama cannot be all right if you don't look after your mother. She's not such a bad woman. I've seen her. If she was a very cruel, horrible, this sort of thing, then I would have said, oh, forget her. But she's not that way. She's not either so much. She's drinking because she has no company. She doesn't know what to do with herself. She's trying to run away from herself. It's very simple to understand. You be kind and gentle. Give her some value that she's something to you. She'll be all right. I've seen she's not a bad woman. A lot of hers has come into you also, her goodness.
Bothered, I think, by when Brezhnev came to stay. Brezhnev felt that she had this brother, you see, who, he killed himself motor racing, and she saw him dying in front of her.
What's it?
And she had this brother, my mother, who she loved very much. And
That I've heard already. That story I know. Whatever she has done, whatever it is. But it doesn't matter. But by leaving her, are you going to help her by that? You should fill the position of that brother. You should say, doesn't matter if the brother has died, I am here to look after you, mother. Why is she hankering after the brother? She thinks that if the brother had lived, he would have looked after in old age. But God knows if he had looked after, he would have run away too. Why can't you fill the place of the brother? You can. Why not? You take it up upon yourself. You can do it, I know. All right? You look upon her as you look upon me. Why not? Just try. It is worth it. Thank you. Thank you. It's worth it. Be nice and gentle. Say nice things, pleasant things to her. Show interest in her life. Actually, you see, all this has come from the psychologists also. Horrible ones. No, they always suggest the mother did something. Everybody I saw, they said, my mother is like. I said, how can everybody's mother be so cruel? Could be some people's, but not everybody's. And also if they have deviated from right path, it is because they never got their love. They never got their place in life. See, the husbands must have ill-treated them, tortured their lives, and must have been after them. Or maybe they had some other problems from their parents or something. Everybody's mother has tortured. It's a psychology, I think. That way mother is in a way always, if you look at her from a wrong angle, she will look like your enemy. In the West, the mother picture is horrible. Also wars, things have come in that generation, people have been shattered of their values. All you must understand what kind of life this horrible Western society can give to women who are good. Good women are really tortured in this society. Only the smart ones and the ones who are very arrogant and who know how to put men right and women right in their places can exist. You see, this is what it is. It's a regular struggle here. Any good woman is tortured in this society. I mean, if she exists and she really lives, it's something surprising. Ask Maria, will tell you. You ask her. How they put them down, how they insult them. Everybody has seen this happening here. But don't blame the mother all the time. At this stage, you must look after. So now what is next?
So could you marry me and my girlfriend sometime in the future?
What's he?
Marry him.
Huh?
So could
Marry
you
him
marry-
and his girlfriend.
Who is your girlfriend?
She's not here tonight.
She's not a Sajogini.
Come from Bedford.
She's coming from Bedford. Yeah, she's sad here.
She's Sajogini. So you want to have a marriage on Krishnashtami? Some of the marriage to be performed?
Yes, please.
Now when is the Krishnashtami?
Next Sunday.
Sometime in the future, not.
You see, the best place to get married is in India. Very easy, and you have a real feeling because you come on a horse and this and that, you see. But even if you want to have, in Krishnashtami day, I don't know if we can get really somebody to do it. If somebody we can get, we should do it. There are people who want to get married. But you see, Sahajoga marriage is taken for granted. I've seen people do not have that understanding, and it's very dangerous to play with it. Very dangerous. See? So, I think if you have some time given to yourself, I will definitely marry. Best thing is, I think, let people take some time and decide. Because, you see, it's very funny. Nobody feels responsible about it. They'll come out with an explanation, oh, I didn't understand, and I was not in a position to do it, I was still possessed with a bhoot, and I married another bhoot.
Yeah, I lived with her for 2 years.
With her.
Yes, with her.
You see, you have given sufficient time now. But you see, one thing is, living is in the West is simple, people. But if you tell them marriage, oh God, they go amok. They go amok. You see, if you say marriage, ask David Prohl, he'll tell you. You see, because the law is so horrifyingly funny here, marriage, oh God, it means horrible things. You have to separate, if you have to divorce, they'll first think about divorce, you'll have to give so much money, half money, the wife will take away, she'll murder me. You see, they show husband murders wife, wife murders husband, all sorts of things, all the time it is like going on in this country, is madness about marriage. So, I think it's a good idea. I would like, if you can arrange, because Krishnashtami is a good time to marry people. Our 16 marriages, which one has failed? Last time. For the 16 here in London. Who were the 16 people? Let's see. All first class? All first class, yeah? Yeah. Good. So for next marriage lot, some will be lacking behind, like Nick, I would like him to marry. Now you are not so frightened, are you? Nick? No, it's and Dashera mein shaadi ho sakti. On the Dashera day we can have marriage. Dashera day. That's another day one can marry. Now Krishnashtami, Dashera day, of course after the Diwali, after the marriage of the Tulasi, then only people start. But Dashera day is very, very good. It's very auspicious. Dashera ke din ho sakte. So we'll have marriages on Dashera day. Till then, prepare people for marriage. All right? Dashera will be, say, about
End of October, early November. End of October.
End of October.
End of October. About. All right?
Yes, lovely, thank you.
Just find out where will I be. So that's all.
I was going to ask that some Sadhu who've been in Sadhu for a long time don't feel cool breeze, they don't feel any catches. Some people feel burning all the time, some people feel the things in their head, in their body, toes, hands. Is there a way we're going to develop where we can feel things, all of us, all over, or is it just some people feel different things?
No. You see, to begin with, you see, it has something to do with your nervous system. All right? So if your nervous system is disturbed, you may not feel at all. For the nervous system, best thing is to do massage. You see, somebody should massage their back, hands. Also, I have told many a times that you rub your hands with vibrated olive oil quite a lot and rub these things so they become sensitive. Could be with insensitivity. But if they can feel the catches in the body, that means they are all right. Only the Vishuddhi is not all right. Rub the thing on the Vishuddhi, work on Vishuddhi, clear it out. And for Vishuddhi, if you can use, say, butter to rub on the here and rub all these muscles, you see, with that, all these things will work out for your hand. But supposing there's no cool breeze coming out of the head, possibly, then the realization yet not yet established. See, other people should say whether there's a cool breeze coming. Because the person who is not realized may not feel it. Supposing he does not feel it, and you feel it, then he's realized only thing his chakras are to be cleared out. It's a different category of people. Then there are some people whose kundalini has not risen, they are still Sahajogis like that. Maybe. I don't know if there are any. Those people who are unmarried for long, they are very difficult people because they never feel the cool breeze in the hand, quite a lot like that. But it is not so. They are realized souls. In any case, they may not feel it, but they are realized souls, you see. Because a kind of a softness, a kind of a balance is developed after marriage, which is not there. And that's how some people don't feel it. There are various reasons. Some people who are ego-oriented more, they should turn their left to the right many a times. They should find out from the hands, you see. One hand is bigger, one hand is smaller. That means the left side, if it is smaller, that means you have to raise left to the right. You see, from the size of the hands and all that you can see. Putting one hand towards the photograph, another hand outside. Work it out in so many ways because you have permutations and combinations of certain mistakes. But that doesn't mean you develop this left Vishuddhi by any chance. Because that's the worst thing that can happen. If you develop the left Vishuddhi, then it's a very difficult situation. Now, for this kind of a thing, I think I'll give you a complete lecture on one day. Complete, as to see what permutations and combinations of different chakras can create. All right? But symptoms are outside. The symptoms are mostly outside. There's no need to, from a personality you can see what it is he's catching. It's a great problem with people, that they don't feel the vibrations. Some people just don't feel. How many there are like that, who never feel any vibrations? Never felt. Never. Raise your hand. I know, Kenny.
No, never.
And you have felt it sometime. All right.
But since I came to the ashram, I think my hands have been very hot all the time.
Which
but I
one?
feel the catch is inside. But
Both the hands are. What work you are doing in the ashram?
not very much, Mother.
All right. You had a left side catch. All right. You can see it clearly. Your right hand is very shining. The left, there is a problem. You see, these fingers are not so shining as the things are. You had a left side problem, if you remember it. All right. So that's fighting. In the ashram, the vibrations are fighting. That's why I feel hot. There's nothing wrong with it. It will correct it. You will have cool breeze. Put your right hand always up and left hand towards me. It will correct it. When did you come?
Quando sei venuto qui?
Sono venuto l'altro ieri, mercoledì.
If I came on last Wednesday, Mother.
Why is he? You staying here? In the ashram?
Stay here.
Sì.
No, he's not in the ashram, Mother.
No?
Vengo domani.
Where is he staying?
Dove sei adesso a vivere?
In hotel.
Hotel.
Why you stay here? And get your Sahaja Yoga all right. He's from... now better.
Sì, domani.
All right?
He's coming tomorrow, Mother, to
All right.
stay.
Good idea. आपका ठीक आ रहा है वाइब्रेशन आ रहा है चलो ठीक है सो नाउ कैन आई गो नाउ
We should not figure sorry.
This is Gavin's idea of a sari. What color is this? पूजा में दिए नहीं थे Oh, what a beautiful one. Where did you take this one? It's like a painting.
L'ho scattata a Parigi, a Sastra Puja.
Where?
Sahasrara Puja, no, in Paris.
In Paris?
Sì, Paris.
Jai Mataji.
It's beautiful. It's for me or for the ashram?
E per lei e per l'ashram.
Io l'ho portata a madre.
He had brought it to you, Mother.
Thank you. It's too beautiful. Very beautiful it is. Thank you. I got it. You'll stay here for some time?
Starei qui per un tempo.
Penso una settimana.
A week, Mother.
Week, all right, good. Christine, then I'll come and see you all Americans here one day and we'll discuss about what is to be done in the future program. No. Anything?
Mother, I brought you a present.
Present?
Small one. Some photographs.
Ah. Thank you. I would like to see. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's Italian style. See? It's Italian. They make everything so beautiful. Dekho kitna sundar hai. It's very loving and nice. You had taken this photograph
Tu hai prendito la...
Sì,
and enlarged it.
sì, a Parigi.
Beautiful it is. Very gentle and nice. This is from that garden, which I didn't see. It's beautiful lotuses Rustam has in Derbyshire. In Derbyshire, I couldn't see that one, really. But I was surprised. They say that you can't grow a lotus here.
They grow, I don't know.
I don't know how they did it.
They call them something else. That's
Huh?
They call them something else.
But must be. See this one. क्या मेरे लिए लाए हैं ना सुंदर बहुत सुंदर so beautiful there. Rustam, you have become a great photographer.
I do it by accident.
He's got 4 years experience.
They grow in Hampstead, Mother, too.
Hampstead.
Yes, they're in the ponds in Hampstead.
I don't know how they manage it. This cold. It's tremendous. But they grow in the cold because Manasarovar also they have these. So must be.
They can grow in the cold, no problem.
Now, तुम अभी कब जाओगे?
इतवार
अभी संडे को.
संडे.
तो फिर तुमसे बात करने की थी.
तो फिर आएंगे.
आओगे? फिर आना तो बात करेंगे. Now, Harry, your problem is solved?
Not as yet, Mother.
Why? What happened?
I phoned my employers and they said that they're not quite certain whether they should re-employ me. So they give me 1 week. They said they will phone me back next week.
So you just go and tell them that you give me just an employment, saying that for only 3 months at the most.
Yes.
But just say that we give you employment, we re-employ you, that's all.
Yes, I'll go to that.
What else?
I think these ladies are too shy, Mother.
Huh?
You have to tell them to come in.
Who?
Some ladies to give you the sari.
To give me sari. All right. This is the one that puja sari Gavin has brought. Who will give me? Give me. Now come along, you girls. Also he's brought one sari for me, which I'll use it on Janmashtami also from Janmashtami ke puja mein chadhayenge from Bombay. How is he? Did he get a job?
I look at my figure.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Oh, don't.
He's not told.
He got a job. He's the head of all the translators
He
in
called me
Spain.
last Tuesday.
Huh?
He called me last Tuesday. He's the head of in the embassy.
What
For
is-
the translate people?
The chief translator is the head of the translation staff in the embassy.
Really?
He said he have a big responsibility now.
Good. How much is he paid? How much is he paid?
240 pounds.
How much?
240 pounds per month.
2,000
200.
and 40 pounds
Yes, ma'am.
per month.
It's very reasonable
because
for
Mother-
Spanish.
For Spain it is. It is very
He's
reasonable.
also he's work only 6 hours a day.
And where does he live?
He stay with Jose Antonio.
He's happy there.
Yes, ma'am.
It's good that he's got such a good job. All right. What is this you have done?
Michelle made it, Mother.
Huh?
It's a crown for you, Mother.
This you give me on Krishnashtami will be better. Isn't it with this thing?
Michelle made it, Mother.
Michelle should give me on Krishnashtami. All right? It's beautiful. All right. So just open the sari and put it
Mother,
on.
may I read your 108 names?
Huh?
May I read your 108 names? In written as shlokas.
Oh? You?
Your names, yes.
All right, please, let's read it out. Loudly.
Shri Mata, Shri Maharajni, Devi Karya Samudyata, Akula Nitya Bhavani, Vishnu Granti Vibedini, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Nirlepa Sharma Daini, Niradara, Niranjana, Mahapataka Nashini, Nirmala, Nirahankara, Nishkalanka, Nirakara, Nirakula, Nirvikara, Nirguna, Nirupaplava, Nishkala, Nishkama, Nityamukta, Lila Vinodini, Nirashraya, Nirantara, Nishkarana, Nirupadi, Nirishvara, Niraga, Nirmada, Nistula, Gambira, Nishchinta, Nirmoha, Nirmama, Nishpapa, Nisamshaya, Nirbhava, Nirabadha, Nirvikalpa, Nishparigraha, Nirnasha, Nirapaya, Nishkriya, Nilachikura, Niratyaya, Mahamaya, Vijaya, Sandrakaruna, Mahashakti, Bhagavati, Sukhaprada Padmasana. Lokatita Maharati Vishvarupa Rakshakari Rakshasagni Parashakti Yogada Parameshwari Punyalabhya Sukharadhya Achintyaru Pekakini Adi Shakti Gurumurti Shobhana Saulabha Gati Chandika Trigunatmika Mahati Pranarupini Shubhakari Shamatmika Satchitananda Rupini Viramata Garvita Parmanu Kshipra Prasadini Sadashiva Vishvargarbha Swabhava Madura Pushti Dhira Samarchita Nitya Yauvana Vishvasakshini Vishvagrasa Sudashruti Sashvati Paramodara Dharmadara Swasta Pashahantri Shri Pavanakriti Chandraniva Ravi Prakya Mahapujiya Chit Shakti Lajja Vimala Varada Mahadevi Vilasini Vandaru Jana Vatsala Sahaja Yogadayini Sakshat Sri Adi Shakti Bhagavati Mata
Garland. Beautiful color. Thank you.
Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Ki Jai. Sarvadeva Sarvadevi Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Ki Jai.
Very sweet of Dr. Singh to give such a nice job to him, Don, isn't it? He's a great man, Dr. Singh. Dr. Singh ambassador जो स्पेन के हैं, उनको यहाँ से एक हमने सहयोगी भेजा, तो उसको हेड ऑफ द ट्रांसलेशन डिपार्टमेंट बना दे, क्योंकि वहाँ हमारा सहयोग काफ़ी जम गया. But we wanted some English surgery to go there. He knows Spanish also. But Dr. Singh is taking so much interest, I must say.
But it's only for 3 months.
All right.
So let's start.
Yes, that's what he said, that 3 months ago. Let's see. It may go further.
You will have excellent reference after that.
Yes. So good kiss.
You will have excellent reference after that.
No, he can go to other places. He's not so attached to anything. I found it from him. You see, Don is a very deep surgery, very deep. And he said, I'm not so particular about Spain. Any place you send me another, I'll be. So he's not so much attached to it. He's a very deep person. That was a good answer. So he can go somewhere else if he says it's not that I get attached to Spain. Let's see. But you better grow now. Did he tell you what is the problem is?
Yes, ma'am.
And must learn proper English, you see? That's very important. Because Sahajoga cannot speak all the languages, so better try to learn. In here, people should teach English to people who don't know good English, all right? Not that English language is God's language, but at least I understand it. Otherwise, all the English we'll have one when we don't. Because I can't learn so many languages, all right? Try to learn English language and also understand Sahajoga mentally. That's important. Because you have to explain to people, talk to them, because you talk, but it makes no sense on other people if you are not mentally equipped. Those who are just attached to Sahajoga with heart must equip themselves also with mind. Must understand Sahajoga with mind. It's very important. And those who only understand with mind should understand it with heart. Alright?
Reading the Advent Mother is very useful, very helpful to
Advent.
overcome this problem, because I
All
have
right.
the same problem.
Try to read Advent, explain to her, let her understand. How are you? You never came to the...
Unfortunately, I had to work.
I see.
But I'll try and get to later on.
काय तुमचं ठीक चाललंय? बरं. आणि मंगळसूत्र? You got two, one is sufficient. One you keep it for the next future. You have two that. One. Only one. That's all. Just put it in one. ये हर बार पीतल का बनाते हैं, एक सोने का बना के रख देना चाहिए, है ना रुस्तम? एक सोने का बना के यहाँ आश्रम में रख देंगे, पीतल का ठीक नहीं देना पूजा के लिए. You must get one made in gold. When I go to India, I'll get you one. It should be used for पूजा, क्योंकि देवी को पीतल का नहीं पहनाते. And the same can be used every time. May God bless you.
Mother, please forgive us for any mistakes we made in doing our project.
May God bless you. Make a list now and get it verified sometimes and make a complete list, you see. So whenever you go there, try to remember. Keep one ready. Otherwise, don't ask for it, because it goes little funny then, isn't it? Doesn't look all right. Because you are such mature Sahajogis. It is all right for children to make mistakes, but you are all mature people, so it doesn't look nice. May
Mother,
God bless you.
for us that we do not know so much the protocol of pujas and how to behave in various aspects towards you, how do you suggest we should educate ourselves?
Next time when I'll give you a lecture on this, all right? It requires a real one big lecture, Maria. Huh? May God bless you.
Mother, someone's bringing you some food. Someone's bringing you some food.
Food is being brought in.
No, you see, my family people are going to have food with me. I'm sorry. They are all at home. I'm sorry. I have to go.